Some magical bad guys need to be killed. You up for the job? There's a, let's say unmotivated golem somewhere around here with a pretty sweet sword stuck in his back. I'd appreciate it if you could bring it back to me.
Alright, check out the map here. We're going to the unassuming docks of potentially... what is it again? Unassuming docks of potentially no... Anyway, we're playing, welcome back to Dark Points. We're playing, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is, not the new game that's, out or coming out. I think it just came out. This is the, DLC for Borderlands 2 that they just released, as a kind of promotion. It's almost standalone DLC, it's its own thing, but this was the inspiration. I don't know why I bought it with the shotgun. Like, it's got great power, but it's so slow and these guys move. Yay, level up! The archers are the bane of my existence here. But you can literally be a foot away from somebody, and if they move one way or the other, you just can't make the shot. But it is almost a one-hit wonder. Speaking of which, that's what we're going after. We're doing a one of 2 or 3 weapon runs. We're just doing one tonight. If nobody knows about this, it's the gun that shoots swords. It's pretty awesome. One of the definite OP guns in the game, for sure. Definitely play this mission. There is also the Bane, which is another side mission you can get in the game, which is a super overpowered gun that basically anytime you equip it, it makes you slow like a slug. And that campaign is actually a real pain in the butt. It's one of those fetch quests where you have to go to every map and find a thing that leads you to another map. It's a long and kind of uneventful quest, especially if you're doing it at the end of the game like I am, when you're kind of overpowered. I mean, I'm not that overpowered. I haven't beaten the game, but I'm basically at the last level, about to do the walk up to the big tower, if you know what I'm talking about. So time to get some OP guns. I don't know why they make this one of the last missions you can do, or make it available so late in the game. I mean, maybe on purpose. But anyway, so Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was an expansion, or a DLC, like a standalone DLC for Borderlands 2, and it basically puts you in this D&D fantasy, Tiny Tina's D&D fantasy world, and all the characters are playing D&D, and they're talking over the game itself, and the game is all in their heads. And so everything you do is being decided by them, and Tiny Tina is the dungeon master. And apparently they like this so much, or people like this so much, I'm not sure, that they made this the next big game.
Once we get out of this, I'll give you my magical sword gun.
Wait, that's a gun that shoots swords.
You know it.
That gun shoots magical swords, and it is tight as hell. The bad guys won't know what hit them, but they'll probably assume it was swords.
This is the best game I've ever played.
Agreed. This game is pretty awesome.
Welcome. I am the great Spatula Khan.
Spatula
Destroyer
Khan.
of men and the pleaser of the taste buds. I was greatest chef on Pandora.
They have these characters that are kind of inconsequential, like you come up to them thinking they're quest givers or something, and then they just ramble. They just ramble about stuff. But yeah, this came out free to play on PlayStation Plus. So if you have PlayStation Plus on the PS4, this was free for the month of February. And this, I hate to use a bad language here, but this... Here, I'll let them talk. Culinary warfare, that's great. But this game pissed a lot of people off. And basically people were complaining, like, you know, this is... well, one thing they were incorrect about, and it was a big quoted complaint, like, oh, you're giving me 2 hours of DLC as a game just to promote this new game coming out. It is not 2 hours. It is a lengthy endeavor. So I don't know why that was quoted like that. Maybe you could speedrun it, but it took me about 6 days to get to the end of this game. 5 days, I guess 5 days. With a little help from Odie. Thank you, Odie. Without you, I would not be here today. You are the wind beneath my wings. Anyway, it is really cool DLC, but... Oh, here we go. Yeah, just grab the sword.
You got him angry. Just kill him and yank out the sword, hug him right.
It's still super weird that you're trying to make Roland talk like that.
Your face is super weird. Oh, wow! Give me 5 bricks.
There's kind of there's kind of an underlying... Oh god, that one. That is... Oh god, the ammo for that. I wish the missiles, well, again, it's just DLC, but I wish you could upgrade a little more so that, like, you can carry a few more missiles. Well, you can, but, you gotta use, what is that, diamond currency, and you gotta go to the black market to get it, and, you might be able to do it once or twice in this game with the amount of, stuff they give you. I don't know about... post-game or doing a second run. I'm sure you get a lot more, and but again, all these games are kind of made to be played multiple times with all your friends, and the fact that I played a majority of this game by myself, I thought was a good idea. It turned out to be a mistake. As soon as I started playing it with Odie, I figured out, I mean, I'm playing it... There we go. Alright, let's get this baby!
Didn't budge. You gotta keep yanking.
How did I know this was gonna happen? Motivated Golem. Now he's motivated.
Watch out, his health's recharging.
Good God, what is my weapon count here? 7 of 799. My missile launcher's already out, so that's great. Jeez. But yeah, I was really excited to play this and kind of wanted to play it on my own, but as soon as I started playing it with Odie, I was like, oh yeah, of course, it's Borderlands. It's so much easier, and it's just fun with people. It's meant to be. I would say this is probably my favorite Borderlands, even though it's not a game, it's a DLC. This is my favorite thing I played for them. I love it. I love the medieval setting, so I will probably get the new game eventually when it goes on sale here. Okay. And you gotta jump here with these attacks. They did this a lot in this game. A lot of the enemies have the same kind of structured attacks. Alright, let's get the sword. Let's pull that out. Oh god. Perturbed Golem we're now facing. What is this? 3 levels of Golem? Let's pick up... We need ammo. God. Get out of here. Your shield is down. There we go. Anyway, to finish the thought, people were mad that DLC for Borderlands 2 was one of the free games for the month of February. I was like, yeah, blah blah blah, and then I actually played it, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'm glad I played it. But now, of course, I'm gonna have to buy the Handsome collection with the. What the hell is hitting me? Seriously, you're sending enemies at me right now? Now, as I praise this game, I also... come on! Oh, thank God. I do not want to fight this guy all over again. Would he be on his 3rd level still? Would he still be perturbed if I died and came back? I think so. I don't know, though. Just don't die, Ron. Don't fucking... Excuse the language here. I'm trying to be family friendly on this as I kill things. God damn it. Hit him! Jesus. I didn't think this was... I mean, I should have known. I didn't think this was going to be such an undertaking here. And my ammo is non-existent. And this gun is... This gun's bugging me now. I'm so glad I'm getting a new one. So this fight is going to be totally worth it, because I'm going to get a new shotgun and I don't have to deal with this thing even though it's OP. It's just, look at how it's missing here. I don't know if it's the kickback. I increased the accuracy with my coins there. I increased it like 10 times. Yeah, it's kind of cool if you haven't played this game. They got a dual leveling up system. You level up, and then also for every, like, quote-unquote... fuck. There we go. Okay, let's heal. Let's just chill here and heal. Yes. Sorry, guys. This is really exciting, isn't it? But yeah, they have a dual leveling up system, which I hope they use in the new game, because you... Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna have to... These are all out of... Well, what do I have that actually has ammo left in it? Because I used all my shotgun ammo. Okay, I'm using the fire pistol here. This is not great, but it's got the fire damage. Oh, God. And he's throwing the rocks. I did not think... this is going to be that hard. Also, if you see the health bar up there... Oh, hang on. Okay, if you see... There's a health bar up here. I'm just going to have to take this slow and easy. I got this awesome sniper rifle, too. It's got... what do they call it? Not germ damage. It's got, like, acid damage to it. It's pretty cool. But you see there's a health bar above the screen that says Mr. Bony Pants Guy, 12 Mr. Bony Pants Guy. I don't know why, but I loaded into this level, and he's kind of the first boss you face when you load into this level at the beginning of the game when you start it, and for some reason it's been glitched out, and every time I come back to this level, it gives me his health meter again, even though he's dead. So I don't know what that's about. So if you're wondering why the health meter isn't going down, that is not the Golem's health meter. The Golem's health meter is directly above his head. Real exciting stuff here. Alright. Just slow grind here. We almost got him down. Let's just pray there's not another version of the Golem. It's basically just a straight up boss fight. This is the 3rd iteration of him, so this should be the last. It's a good position right here. Just those rocks don't do that much damage, but it's best to just stay out of the way, keep the shield up. Especially if any more of these skeleton guys spawn, which they haven't yet, so I'm kind of grateful for that. Alright, here we go! Get the sword! Well, I got the sword. Oh.
Well done.
Yay!
Now bring that sword back to me, would you?
Yes, sir. I should cut or edit here, but let's keep this going so you can see the general length of this mission. I don't do many videos like this where you just get to see the whole mission. That's the stuff. What is that stuff called? You see that little E36 in the right-hand side of the screen there? Yeah, E40. That's the stuff you gotta buy your ammo capacity with. And there is not much in the game at all. Alright. We're good, moving on. But yeah, people really complained that there was Borderlands 2 DLC for the Game of the Month. And I understand it, but honestly, you know, playing this, I just want to get the Handsome Collection now. I want to play Borderlands 2. I've only played Borderlands 1, and I played it for a day or two, and it just got to a level of difficulty and, you know, things at the time, life in general. I was having a kid at the time, weirdly. Too much information. Why are these guys still here? They're respawning at this point. But yeah, I kind of gave up on Borderlands 1, and then I heard 2 was pretty good, and then I played 3 and I really liked it, but the story in 3 is pretty loose. I really like the story in this one, or the concept, I guess. The story in 3 with just the evil twins was kind of, it was fun. But a little bit of a letdown. Anyway, so punch that guy in the head, and here we go up the hill. So we're gonna head back to the city. Okay, I want this stuff first. Hang on. I've gotten to that point in the game where I'm getting everything, and I want all the money, I want all the treasure. And also I'm overpowered enough now where I can punch people to death, which is fun. If there's not enough of them. There we go. Now I can buy some ammo capacity for sure. I got some relics here that aren't really anything. Money! Money, 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 money! So yeah, if you haven't played Borderlands 2 and you haven't played this, it's really fun if you got the PS Plus. It's worth it, but I see why a lot of people were perturbed. I mean, they've had this game for 10 years now, or however long, maybe 8 years. What's this thing? I'm gonna keep shooting here. I want every little bit, but I'm gonna stop the recording here and skip ahead so you can see the final state of the mission here. Alright, so here we are back at the town, or the docks. Walked all our way around that big peninsula, and did some messing with my guns and leveling up. And oh, here he is, finally. He's back again. Mr. Bony Pants guy. Apparently he is back. Last time I visited, it had his health bar, but I couldn't find him. He's really easy to kill, even though his, his health bar is so giant. Yeah, fire damage. Any mid-level gun will work on him. So that was Mr. Bony Pants guy. Wasn't that exciting? You got to see that as well. So we're slowly making our way back from the docks of unassuming blah blah blah. I'm trying to get back to town here. Really cool level design. Just everything's fun to look at. It's a really fun game. My punching skeletons is very fun, but this is my new method. Also, I'm trying to get I don't know if you call it a daily or you see that challenge progress update down in the left-hand corner. I've got to punch 1,000 people to death, or maybe it's 100 people. But that adds to your coins. It's that secondary leveling up system I mentioned earlier. Where is this? There it is. So I've just been walking around punching people to death. And items. I love the sound my character makes. Alright, and we are back at Flame Rock Refuge, which is like the city hub, if you haven't played this game yet. It's pretty much just a straight-up RPG with guns. The new one looks like they have swords and all sorts of different weapons, so that's going to be interesting. I wonder if they even start you off with a gun at all, because you don't see one on the trailer for it. You just see a lot of different like electric-powered swords and bows and throwing knives. I'm sure they're there. Alright, so we're heading back to Roland here to get our reward.
This sword's got the power to revive the dead. Might come
The
in
sword
handy.
and the stoner.
Here, take my sword gun.
Oh, man! But what if the sword you shoot explodes and then turns into 3 smaller swords which then explode? It will be like a sword explosion! Tina, make Roland's gun do the things I just said!
There you go. Dark points fully earned. Pop up. All right, and just for a little add-on, I just wanted to show you guys here what this. You went through that whole mission with me, so I wanted to give you some payoff because I realized I didn't shoot the weapon. So here's a little preview of the, what is it called again? The Sinewy Sword Explosion. So this is that was the mission I went on to get this gun. And as you see, just like he said, it is a shotgun that shoots swords that become tinier explosive swords. Pretty cool. There you go. So totally worth it. This weapon's totally worth it. And I can show you, since I have it on me, Hot Button Bane. This is another one. See how slow I'm moving? Yeah. This is another one that you have to do a bunch of missions for to get. But it's super overpowered. The problem is it's cursed, so you can't move with it at all. This is how fast you go with it. But here, I'll fire this up if I can move faster. Alright, I'll fire this puppy up so you can see what it's like. Oh god, the aim is not great either. Like I said, cursed. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Good night.